following video is based on an article posted on eastvillagetimes.com. Visit eastvillagetimes.com for more San Diego Padres content. You can scan the QR code on screen to visit this article. The San Diego Padres are clearly on the hunt for starting pitching help. Now, could the answer be just up the road? The Padres have not been shy about their hunt for rotation reinforcement. Over on eastvillagetimes.com, we have looked into trade candidates like Yusei Kikuchi and Cal Quantrill. Another arm worth considering, Angels left-hander Tyler Anderson. Anderson's turnaround has been a quiet yet notable story around baseball this season. After signing a 3-year, $39 million contract, Anderson struggled to a .543 ERA in 141 innings last season. His contract was looking like an albatross as recently as 6 months ago. However, this season, it looks to be a bargain. Anderson has pitched 118 innings in 19 starts thus far, posting a .297 ERA and 1.17 WHIP in that span. He's not been much of a strikeout pitcher, with his 16.8 K rate ranking in the bottom 12th percentile of qualified Major League starters. However, Anderson has limited hard contact, ranking in the 84th percentile of hard hit percentage and the 86th in average exit velocity. He's averaging roughly 6 1/3 innings per start this season, and that kind of durability could be a valuable asset to a Padres team that has asked a lot of their relief corps since June 1st. There's a few hesitancy factors in Anderson's game that make his acquisition something of a gamble. Firstly, Anderson has walked 9.8% of batters this season. For a pitcher without blistering velocity, command is an important element to his game, and his walk rate is also above his career average of 7.4 and the MLB average for starters at 8.4%. His barrel rates are also above league average, though not by a lot, 8.5% compared to the league average 7%, and his fastball is being teed off at a 41.8% hard hit rate as well. Putting these factors together helps to explain Anderson's staggering 4.42 expected ERA and 4.61 FIP. However, the Padres pitching lab and Ruben Niebla have shown an ability to help pitchers improve their pitch shapes and spin rates, as they've done with Michael King's sinker and Dylan Cease's slider. Then we get to the contract. Anderson is due $13 million for this season and next season. That contract falls right in line with Nick Martinez's contract with Cincinnati Reds, and in terms of average annual value, it is below the rates of Frankie Montas and Jack Flaherty. Given the going rates for starting pitching in free agency, adding Anderson would check off a need for the Padres in the offseason, but $13 million could be a lot. When you consider that Joe Musgrove and Yu Darvish are due a combined $38 million in 2025, the AAV of Anderson's current contract, plus raises through arbitration for Dylan Cease and Michael King, could be a bit of an issue if you invest over $70 million into your rotation. However, as AJ Preller has shown in his career as a general manager, no trade is an impossible one. The Padres system has a lot of near MLB ready pitching, which the Angels are always in search of. Furthermore, if the Angels really want to increase their prospect return, GM Perry Manassian could get clever with the deal and the Angels could retain some salary. Would San Diego need to part with a Dylan Lesko or Robbie Snelling in this deal? No. However, they do have a lot of other arms, like a Victor Lizarraga or Ryan Berger or Austin Krob, or even someone like Jackson Wolf that could be a starting point for this trade. For this video, I have the Padres landing Tyler Anderson and $10 million from the Angels. In exchange, I have the Angels acquiring right-hander Ryan Berger, infielder Marcos Castañon, and catcher Addison Kopech. Adding Tyler Anderson would bring the Padres a left-handed innings eater with a solid array of command and deception that contrasts with the other parts of their rotation. This sort of move also brings in rotation depth for 2025, while helping the team push for the playoffs in 2024. Anderson does have some playoff experience in his career, including 5 shutout frames at Petco Park in the 2022 NLDS. The headliner of the return for Anaheim is right-hander Ryan Berger. The 2021 6th-rounder has reached AA this season, but his time at AA San Antonio has not been smooth sailing. Berger posted a .286 ERA and 51 strikeouts across 44 innings at AA last season, but this season he has a .649 ERA in roughly an equivalent span of 51 1/3 innings, with batters making more contact and striking out at a slightly lower rate. Berger is 24 and his slider and fastball have shown promise as a combo. He could be big league ready as soon as later this season or even in 2025. Given that he's Rule 5 eligible this offseason, the Angels could look to give him a cup of coffee in the big leagues in September before deciding if they want to roll with him as a starter next season. The next piece in the deal is Marcos Castañon, San Diego's number 13 prospect. I discussed him in my This Trade Could Shatter the League video, and since then, Castañon posted his strongest month of the season, and over his last 10 games has delivered a /9 of .273, .385, .576 for an OPS in the 900s. Castañon is another player who could be MLB ready by the end of the season, and this could be a valuable addition if the Angels decide to move someone like Luis Rengifo for more prospects. The final piece in this trade is catcher Edison Kopech, who has made it to High A this season. The 22-year-old catcher, He's a few seasons away, but has a career .291 average, an .857 OPS, and 33 minor league games. Formerly a third baseman, Kopech has been praised for a strong arm which could play behind the plate, providing further organizational depth. Is it too soon to say he could be a franchise catcher? Absolutely. But could he be solid catching depth further down the road for the Angels? That is also true. San Diego knows what they need to do before the trade deadline, and while they've checked up several of their boxes, Tyler Anderson is going to check off a few more. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this different style of content. If you want to read more articles like this one, click the link in the description for EastVillageTimes.com, where we cover the San Diego Padres and the San Diego sports scene in general. With that being said, I'm going to go edit this video. Thank you all very much for watching. You will see more videos on screen. With that being said, this is Standard Baseball, signing off.